I feel like I should stand by this door and say, tell them I died at Chateau Haine. I died at Chateau Haine. I'm sorry, that was one of my favorite lines. One of my favorite lines from a Dragon Age 2 DLC. Tell them. Tell them. Okay, anyways. Palace entrance. So, Divine Liliana, head of the Seekers, Cassandra, Magister Pavis, Count Art, Viscount Varric. The People Inquisition just moved up in the world. Oh yeah. Begin the Exalted Council. Starting the Exalted Council will lock off spending time with the followers. But I think I did spend time with all of my followers, right? Notes to the Palace guests, yeah. Yeah. Wardrobe. Yeah, Cassandra. I think that's everything, guys. So if I forgot something, I'm sorry, but I think I've spoken to everyone. And I spoke to Dorian, and he's, like, the most important one. Okay. I'm doing it. Let's see.
Thank you, Your Holiness. Now, Artigan, as to your concerns...
The Inquisition established an armed presence in Ferelden territory. You outright seized Caer Bronach in Crestwood.
Someone had to do your job.
Our goal was to keep more Ferelden citizens from dying, not to seize power.
Your help was appreciated 2 years ago, Inquisitor. Now order has been restored, yet you remain.
It's like the Grey Wardens.
Invading under pretext of restoring order is exactly what the Grey Wardens did to us centuries ago, and we exiled them.
Oh, T-Gun, why are you being such a fuddy-duddy?
Now the Inquisition is doing the same thing with Grey Wardens in their ranks.
Come on.
Your concern is ill-founded. The Grey Wardens have proven their worth time and again.
Exactly.
Of course Orlais tolerates this interference. The Inquisition is the only reason Selene still has the throne.
Rest assured, Tegan, the Empire of Orlais will not stand idle if the Inquisition oversteps its bounds. Unlike Ferelden, however, Orlais understands that these were the well-intentioned mistakes of a young organization.
What?
An organization in need of a guiding hand. Yours, no doubt.
It was a warden who helped out who helped out Redcliffe.
Inquisitor. Divine Victoria wishes to speak with
you. It was a warden that...
Private.
I was gonna say, come on, Tegan, why are you throwing me under the bus? Why are you throwing the wardens out of the bus? It was at least 2 Grey Wardens who helped you out of a really tough spot in Redcliffe. What? 15, whatever, however many years ago? Yeah, I mean, pretty much when the Blight is around, everybody's like, oh my gosh, the Grey Wardens, save us, you're amazing. And then as soon as the Blight's over, they're like, yeah, Grey Wardens, we don't need you anymore. So, you know, go crawl back to whatever it is you crawled out from. That kind of stinks. But she's right here.
The Divine Victoria, who is sitting just up there?
Yes, and who was once your spy master.
Right.
It's a pressing matter, your worship.
Please pardon me. Josephine, handle the council, please.
Something has come up. I'll be back.
What?
This is highly irregular.
Perhaps it would be best if we took a short recess.
So Liliana's up to something. Ooh, music. What's going on? Liliana?
The guard said we should both see this. I believe she was correct.
What
A
happened?
Qunari warrior in full armor. How did he get into the Winter Palace?
Would Iron Bull know? This brings back memories.
Would the Iron Bull know anything about this?
I asked, and he is as surprised as we are. Since becoming Tal Vashoth, he has had no contact with his people.
Right.
He seems frustrated at not knowing more.
That's true. Maybe if he was still a Tal Vashoth, he'd know something.
So what would the left hand of the Divine see when she looked at this?
This is a warrior, not a spy. Part of the Antam, the Qunari military. Most of his wounds come from a fight against someone using magic, but at least a few are from a blade. He was badly hurt, separated from his allies, and made it here before he died. But how?
We should investigate.
We need to find out what's going on. Can Josephine manage the diplomats while I look around?
She will be fine. It's all speeches and posturing for the first few days anyway. I will extend the recess as long as possible. I will also have our friends ready themselves for battle if need be.
Thank you.
You think that's likely?
I think the Exalted Council may be more exciting than we expected.
Hopefully $15 worth of excitement. So far, I think it is. Follow the blood trail. We've got a mystery, folks. Varric in the last few years. Inquisitor. Greetings and salutations from beautiful Kirkwall. The sun is shining, the seabirds are screeching, and almost nothing in Hightown has fallen into a sinkhole and ended up in the sewer in over a month. The red lyrium cleanup in the gallows is going better than expected. Nobody misses having Meredith fused to the flagstone, eerily glaring at everyone. The city guard celebrated finally getting her out of there by holding a completely impromptu parade. Several Lowtown residents compose a song on the spot with lyrics to the effect of, "Thank the Maker, the crazy cursed Templar is gone. Ding dong, the witch is dead," and all that, which was remarkably catchy, despite, or maybe because of the fact that it was mostly just swearing in tune. Even with all this stellar progress, it looks like I'm stuck here. Channels in the harbor were completely changed by falling debris a few years back, which led to a lot of ships getting wrecked up coming and going, which only made things worse. And then we had rifts open, and weird glowing fade rocks appeared out there. Incidentally, thanks for closing the rifts. Now the only hope for repairing the harbor is to send guys with pickaxes to clear the rocks. Ever tried to hire miners who are also divers, Inquisitor? There aren't many, and even few are helping mining glowing stuff from the Fade. This is going to take a lot of my coin to fix. Stop by the city sometime. We'll get a game of Wicked Grace. I like your style, Varric. Please, this Viscount stuff is boring me to death. Varric. Varric's message was in a book. Vivienne in the last few years. Inquisitor, I fear I shall have no opportunity to meet with you prior to the Exalted Council at Halam Sharal. The colleges and fraternities of enchanters are holding yet another round of elections in a few months, and I must be present to organize everything, or the Equitarians and Lucrosians will inevitably get drawn into the most passive, aggressive arguments over the number of ballot boxes and arrangements of voting cards you can possibly imagine. On the last two occasions when I could not be spared from my duties at the Imperial Court, the isolationists sealed themselves inside the debating area with ice walls in protest over some insult from a libertarian senior enchanter from Cumberland. I must, of course, convey the continuing approbation of the Orlesian Court, though I have no doubt dear Duke Cyril has already bored you to death with the Council of Heralds and compliments by now. Cordially, Vivienne. Alright, see you, I Fall into Fantasy. I will be back for Game of Borderlands. Thank you for staying up as late as you did, I Fall Fantasy. You are a true trooper. Cassandra in the last few years. Inquisitor, I am writing to you from the Huncterthorn Mountains, where I was successful in tracking down Seeker Emery. She was more shocked than most to hear of Lord Seeker Lucius' betrayal, as he was more her mentor when she was just an initiate. But she is eager to help rebuild, and she has heard a few other Seekers who might have been sent to Ravane. I still do not know how many of us yet remain, how many Lucius killed, but I know that we are recovering, and I know that we will be better this time. I confess I look forward to returning to Orlais next month. Once I would have thought that impossible. Orlais was little more than the land of frustrating politics, excessive ornamentations, and responsibilities I did not want. But now that friends wait for me there, it is almost home. Cassandra. And Colin the last few years. From his sister Mia. Cullen, word is spread from Danarim about the summit the Inquisition will attend. The news is half rumors, but with the representatives they are going, it's clearly serious, and the details are probably not something you can put down in a letter. I will, however, look forward to more glowing descriptions about how much you love Orlesian parties. Branson's here. His son insists I added "Elo" call to this letter. He also insists it to be "Elo" and not "Hello." Your nephew is stubborn. How very familiar. Love, Mia.
I am grievously regretful of the inconvenience which must all remain outside.
Charter.
Well met, your worship.
Just making sure. All right. Well, my stuff is still here. Activity in the Winter's Palace. Charter's notes are in encryption. She developed with Liliana over the last couple of years. CM's attention seems sincere. Agent in place at party tonight where CM is attending. VP left notes at drop as promised. Servant in green livery seen leaving guest's wing of palace at odd hours. Possible tryst? Madame LV's second cousin is a bard in employ of Duke of WM. Lord W and G plans to meet Lady GD tonight. Neither of their spouses know. Lord RW plans to meet Lady SR tonight. Their spouses do know. Lord RW's wife encouraged RW to step out with SR so she could have some peace and quiet to herself. Here comes the blood trails. Here comes the blood trails. Here's more blood trails. Here's more blood trails. And there's blood going up that way. And there's something over here. Expensive dog treats. Oh, more expensive dog treats. Hard and Hightower, Chapter 14. By Veractetheris, the late magistrate Dunwald's butler blinked as Don and Brankovic barged into the foyer. Get Lady Marielle now. He headed straight to the parlor where the magistrate's collection was displayed. Wrapped in black shawl, Marielle sauntered into the room and leaned against one of the glass cases. Guardsman, what a pleasant surprise. Where is Jevlin? Her smile faltered. Why do you think I would know? He's your partner. Donnan held up the note. Your perfume, Lady Marielle. He dropped it on the display case beside her. What were you doing in the guard barracks? Didn't leave the note, she said with measured calm, and I don't have your partner. But you were in the barracks. He stepped away to examine a display. You told me Wagner wanted to buy the magistrate's entire collection, but he said he was only interested in one blade. He opened the case, and I think it was never in Seamus's collection. I think it was the sword meant to go right here. He pointed to the empty velvet-lined box. I looked in the Viscount's records, and you've been only married to Magistrate Dunwald for about 3 weeks. You tell me who you're going for and where my partner is, and I'll see if we can't get you a deal with the Viscount's office. The Chantry. Marielle closed the door quietly. They sent me to Kirkwall a few months ago, and rumors of the sword began to surface. She examined the note. I don't have Jevlin. This was already on his bunk when I went to find both of you. Donnan didn't hide his skepticism. You're innocent, but you didn't report him missing to any of the guards. Someone took him from the barracks, Sarah, with no one the wiser. That doesn't seem strange to you? She looked him in the eye. Have you ever heard of the executors? That they're a myth. A myth that kills, she sighed. The executors have your partner, and I think they have someone inside of the city guard. How else could they have gotten Jevlin out of the keep without being seen? Donnan watched her fidget with her shawl. Why were you in the barracks? I suspected the executors had an inside man. She shrugged. How else could they have gotten poor Comte de Favre to open the door to his killer? Since he arranged the sword's purchase for Seamus, he'd been hiding in his own home. The only people he'd seen were Seamus and you. Okay. Well, nowhere to go but up, folks. Okay. Nothing over here. Oh, there's something. Ooh, there's a dog thing up there. I gotta jump up to it. Must get it for my Mabari hound friend. Okay, that's not gonna work. Must find a way. I know there's a killer on the loose, but this is important. This is very important. Yeah. Oh, fail. Oh, really? Oh, geez. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be painful. The things I do to get this. There's gotta be an easier way to do this. Really? Really? I am going to be very upset if this is going to be... How do I... Okay, I think I have an idea. If I jump towards that... I jumped far enough to go... Aha! Careful, Art. Careful, Art. Careful, Art. Okay. One more step. Okay. There it is. Now you just need to inch your way. The things I do for dogs. Things I do for dogs. Cared by my hot future nanny. Okay. Bottled cologne. Oh, this isn't even for the dog. A slim bottle of Heartland Lodge cologne. It smells not unpleasantly of autumn leaves, loamy earth, and wood smoke. Huh. Okay, well, that was a thing. And, okay, no? Nothing else? Nothing else. Okay. Up we go. Whoa. Loot. Let's go steal stuff while we're at it. Archmage Ice Staff, Battle Mage Coat. I don't need any of that. Don't need any of that. Oh. Oh. It's a mirror. Oh. And it looks like some sort of city. Oh. It's an alluvion. Dalish father roams. Will the Dalish son survive the fight? Who's talking? How can we deny what their number can supply in the realm? Who's talking? Slightest unite, then a giant will arise. Like the Titan? When the slightest unite, then a giant will arise. Oh my gosh. Alright, this is interesting. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. So, people wanted Dorian. So basically I just walked into the mirror, and then in the middle of transferring into the mirror, I said, hold on one moment. Let me go bring some of my party members who were not with me at all. So yeah. We're going into the, so it makes sense to bring Cole. And people really wanted to see Iron Bull, so I'm putting Iron Bull in there. Confirmed. Oh my gosh.
This is the crossroads. Morrigan brought me here while showing me the alluvions.
Hey guys. Good to see ya. Thank you for appearing right behind me when I was doing all my investigating and all of that. Really convenient. Very convenient. Okay, how do I, oh gosh, what's my, I thought I remembered. How do I level you up? I forgot. What was the button again? I'm like, I just played this the other day. How come I can't remember? P for person, or P for powers. Okay, weapon, shield, two-handed weapon. Did I? Yeah, I've... This is it. This is it. Any foe that attacks you in melee is going to bleed for taking a portion of the damage they inflict. I need to put like as much passive stuff as I can. You know how to make the most of your equipment, gaining a bonus to armor when you have an active guard. Your party does more damage to taunted targets as you rattle your enemies, nerves and goad. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Huh. It's the bard that's talking. Oh, it's the bard that's talking. Thank you, Ray BT. Hey, what's going on? Bioware lover, got to see your back. Do you need to re-equip Art's armor? I probably do. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I probably do. Vestments of the Dragon Hunter. Vestments of the Pure. Because I think that is better than what I have. Yeah, Because, well, investments of the 5% chance to cast Fear on a hit, magic defense, maximum health, willpower, 10% chance to cast Fade Cloak on a hit. Oh, investments of the pure. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, thank you. What is over here? Winter Palace. Oh. So something back at the Winter Palace. Okay. Thank you, Resident Noob, for the reminder. This is why I have you guys around. Ooh, the blood just went 2 different ways. 2 different directions. Well, I'm gonna go left first because I'm left-handed. And this takes me to a dead-end looking place anyway. Ooh. We are in the crossroads.
Judging by the bloodstains, he tried to get through here.
What's wrong? That one doesn't like you?
This mirror doesn't look broken, but it's inactive. Maybe there's a way to unlock it.
Curiouser and curiouser. Things are starting to heat up, everybody. What's going on?
The blood trail leads to this mirror.
Right. Let's see where this guy came from.
This is getting really interesting, guys. Whew. Ah, jeez. I might have to take another break relatively soon. Elven Mountain Ruins.
Elven Ruins. I'm not sure we're even in Orlais anymore.
Yeah, where are we now? Somebody's still bleeding. Oh. Another
Canary, dressed like the one in the Winter Palace.
He's Karashok, a foot soldier. Must have been in the same squad.
It's Listen to Iron Ball. Oh, this is pretty cool. Listen to Iron Ball.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. The old team together again to kick some ass.
Kicking doesn't work as well as daggers, the Iron Bull.
I missed you too, Cole.
That's interesting. I clicked on the glowing thing and it added banter somehow. Oh, the light. The light. Oh. Where are we? Wow. Whoa. Wow, guys. What is that? It's gorgeous. What was that? Somebody shooting something? Cannons? What the heck is this? Magical fire? Oh my gosh! That took a lot of health down. Thank you to whoever healed me. Superb belt of urgency. The wearer of this belt gains a large boost to attack speed when below 50% health. Goodness gracious. Ah. Wow, that took a lot of hit points out of me. What do I have for my accessories? %30 focus. No, I'm keeping the focus gain. Definitely keeping the focus gain. Maybe I'll give that to. What does Iron Bull have for his belt? Because that does sound something that would be more of around Iron Bull's. Melee defense. Attack speed below. Sure, let's try that. Urgency. Actually, on second thought, heal bonus. Let's give you superb belt of melee defense for Cole. Okay. I have no idea the Sobes. Well, I have no idea where we are. But it looks beautiful. Oh, jeez. There's a lot of landmarks around, though. Maybe someone who knows the lore better than me would have been able to immediately see all of these clues and be like, oh, we're here. Wow. Looks
Scorch
like a
marks
fireball.
everywhere. This is the work of a mage.
A
Soulless.
powerful one. I can still feel the heat crackling.
We need to find out why these Canari were here, and who did this to them.
Looks like they're not in Thetis. Discovered a bridge. Oh.
Over there, Canari. If we want to know why they're here, we've got to get across to that island.
Okay. This mirror got shattered. Wolves. This is all elf stuff. I love that armor on art. Well, thank you. It's very simplistic. A broken statue sits atop a pedestal. Is this a piece of a statue? So how do we get over there? I guess go to this mirror. Smoking tower. Hello. Spirit champion?
The elves found a spirit here. It feels old. Very old.
What does it want?
Cole should know, right?
We're visitors. We didn't mean to disturb you.
Oh, I don't think that they understood. Whoops. Right. Right. Oh boy. Ironbull, get in here, please. Take down his armor. Good job, Ark. Oh boy. Throw up this from your ranged attacks. Waha. Oh wow, this is going to be... Now this is going to be quite... Okay. Nice. We're gonna have to be careful. This is endgame stuff, guys. Take down that armor. Oh, great. Ooh, fissure. Fissure. Static cage. Well, they're all staying there. That's right, take him out. Whoa! Is that? Wait, who's that? Oh, Cole. I was like, who's that? Oh, it's our bard, our rogue. It's our rogue, of course. Whew. Okay. We already used up 2 potions.
Considered us intruders.
We are intruders. We aren't ancient elves.
It must have been set to guard something.
That Illuvion has been destroyed. And here comes more of the angry fire thing. Angry fire thing. Oof.
Did the Canari live here?
These Canari were running when they died. Let's find where this battle began.
Superb help of Belt of the Storm Pact. Electricity-based abilities are much more powerful at the cost of a large amount of health. Interesting. A crumpled note. This unsigned note is written half in Kunlat, half in Common Tongue. The lettering on the Kunlat looks shaky. 10 more in today. No one saw me. If more instructions, please use second drop point. More people on the ground soon, and it has better cover.
A letter by the Canari. Why are they translating it into our language?